I did this video a little bit ago, but I couldn't record it, so, because of a video recording error. I can't, sometimes this screen recording thing I have is junk. Like, I sometimes do a video, then after that, I wasted all my voice just by nothing, because it says, video is not saved. So, I just have to go to a different screen recorder this time. It's junk, the app I use for screen recording. It's complete junk, So, I did this Blaw Knox Tower series before, but I want to do it again just to make sure I memorize where all these towers are at and just so you guys can see how cool these are and know the history of them before they fade away. So, yeah, it's going to be a good video for rare towers and stuff, but in the future, I was thinking about when I start my Tower Preservation Society, preserve long lines, I can also preserve the Blaw Knox towers too, because of their long time history. Some Blaw Knox diamond towers were built in the 20s, and they're almost 100 already, and I don't want them to get taken down, and all the diamond towers will be gone, so. Luckily, a lot of them still stand around today. Some were destroyed by hurricanes. There's one of them that got bombed in World War II, but they recovered it, so luckily it still stands today, but it got bombed a long time ago. So I'm going to get right into it. So here's a Blaw Knox diamond tower with two towers. There's a monopole right there, and then they got the secondary tower beside it. So I'm also going to film this tower to stand beside him like I did in my last video, but I just want to do an updated version of Blaw Knox towers. Because, I kind of screwed up my last Blaw Knox tower video. I said a bunch of random stuff, but, I got the wrong towers. So I want to do it, how I know I want to do it, right when I get to the right tower I'm talking about. Because I mixed up the Nashville tower versus the other tower, so I'm not going to get them mixed up anymore. I'm doing them in order this time by what year they were built, from oldest to youngest. Alright, so this one's the oldest Blaw Knox tower, and it still stands today. It still lives on, or at least it does right now, so. Yep, the oldest and first Blaw Knox tower is still around. Now, here's the second oldest Blaw Knox tower. It was the Nashville one for WSM, and it still stands today, but unfortunately it probably has LEDs. I'm not sure about that, but it still at least has a secondary tower beside it too. Now, it's a beaconless tower on the secondary one, but I was gonna try and give them old school incandescents if I bring calm back to them, because if you're gonna preserve these towers, you gotta put them back to their original conditions. So yeah, I really like these Blaw Knox diamond towers. So here's the next one, the one in Cincinnati, Ohio. Now, I've seen this one a couple of times in my life. There was a time where I was a lot younger, and, it was driving home one night when it was dark out. I noticed this big yellow glare up in the sky. It says WLW. I look up, and there's this huge diamond tower that got modern incandescents. So, yeah, it's, pretty tall. And this tower here's got modern incandescents, too, but sadly got an LED. Because back a few months ago when I recorded this tower from a distance, this one here, the secondary tower, got an LED, so yeah. Here's the Blaw Knox Tower Trio. Now this one here was destroyed by hurricane, the top halves of them were blown over, but the bottom halves of them are still standing, so they were good. They were able to get repaired in 1989. And then here's the site where one stood. Now, usually the Blaw Knox towers that are gone, I don't know much about, so I'm not going to take long on them pictures, but yeah, these are just ones where Blaw Knox towers stood. So this one here's got two secondary towers. It's a half Blaw Knox tower. It got 39 feet taken off of it for better reception stuff, but they don't even use this one anymore, but hopefully it still stands. Alright, so here's one that was taken down 2020. Because the company that owns it closed up. And 6 of them were built outside of the United States, of the Blaw Knox diamond towers, but this here is the most recent Blaw Knox tower death I know of. And then there was one that was taken down in 2010. Alright, so that one that got bombed in World War II, here it is. The tower that got bombed a long time ago. Now they say the top half of this tower is the one that got bombed, and the lower half of it still stood. So luckily they was able to repair it. And I'm sure for that second tower it knows if it got bombed or not either, but probably not, because it's far away from the Diamond Tower. Yep, and there's where another Diamond Tower stood. Alright, so here's one in Columbus, Ohio. One of my favorite ones. It was used as a Walmart Blaw Knox tower as well. And there's the two secondary towers. Now, I seen this tower in daytime when I was going to Eastern Ohio, but that was when it had a single strobe. But then, I was going to Columbus again to go Eastern Ohio one time for a visit to a zoo or something with me and my cousins and my rest of my family. And then this tower got an LED. Now, I really want to see if my family can take me to Columbus again one day, because I want to see what kind of LED this tower has. Except, I want to go there in the nighttime and see what it has, because it probably has a white-only LED of some sort, but I'll have to ask my family to see if we can go to Columbus at night one time and see its LED. Yeah, there's another Death Blaw Knox tower where one used to be, but... Alright, so this one's kind of a strange secondary tower setup. So usually most of the secondary towers are smaller than the Blaw Knox Diamond Towers. But in this case, the Diamond Tower is a lot smaller than the secondary Blaw Knox Towers. These both here have old school incandescents, they still have their markers. And this Blaw Knox Diamond Tower here is beaconless. It's too small for have a beacon, but yeah, there's here's two more sites where Blaw Knox Diamond Towers have stood. And this one, this is a secondary tower. It's still up, but the Diamond Tower is gone. Alright, so here's one in Iowa that's been rebuilt a couple of times. So they say this tower, it's been built behind a radio station at one point. Then, for better reception, they built it behind a police department, like rebuilt it. And then after that, they put it back at the radio station again, which this is after it got rebuilt at the radio station again. And then sometime in 1996, they replaced it by a self-supporting TV tower. It is much more taller than this one. But the self-supporting tower is like 139 feet tall, and this Blaw Knox tower is gone. At least it got rebuilt a couple of times. But yeah, and here's the four-legged Blaw Knox tower. It got LEDs. This one here used to have FH324s. Now, somewhere when I just recorded one of the ones that got taken down, this one here was taken down 2010. So I'm not sure which one that was on this one. Like, maybe this one? I don't know. But these ones here were taken down in 2010 because the radio station had closed. And they only needed them, like that one right there nowadays. So this one and this one were both taken down. I'm not sure if that one's there's a Blaw Knox tower or not, but it's probably taken down too. So yeah, Blaw Knox towers are pretty cool, but you know, I need to figure out who founded Blaw Knox too. So